sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you realize you don't know because you're stuck in the matrix. It's the old style American way. Retire, get your pension. Why would you want to wait until you're about to die or about to be unalive yourself to travel? 8 years in the Philippines, not retired. You had hard times and everything, and it still doesn't feel hard. That's the woman to stay with. Yeah, so I'm out here now, I said, man, Jay, it's your 8th year in the Philippines. It's been 8 years in the Philippines, guys. 8 years in the Philippines, not retired. How I did it, right? I just didn't give a damn. And that's facts, right? I didn't care. And you have to have that about yourself, right? To where you know you don't want to be 65 and do this. Like, why would you be 65 and go experience life the way it should be experienced? To go experience life to the fullest, right? That's what they teach. That's the old style American way. You know, retire, get your pension. My parents even told me that. My parents told me that because they didn't understand. I'm happy that now I can teach my next generation and show them the way, right? And even show some people that are my current generation, even generations behind me, the way, because why would you want to wait until you're about to die or about to be unalive yourself to travel, right? Like, that's why I was in the States drinking every day. Guys, when I was in the States, I would drink every day to numb out the feeling of it being in my head that I'm gonna work so long, then just wait until I'm 60 something years old, receive my pension, and then be able to experience life for another 10 years. Most people are gonna go before that age. Most people are gonna go. And that's just facts. Before they hit 65. That's why I did it. And I did it at the age of 34 years old. What did it for me, guys, I know a lot of you guys already know my story, but what did it for me was just being fed up. You know, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you realize you don't know because you're stuck in the matrix. It took me a while to realize the skills I had, I can do it anywhere and make the same income, if not more, than I was making before, right? So, in a way, think about it. In the States, waiting to be retired. Why would I need to wait when I can make money and still leave to go somewhere else and still put away for myself to be retired, right? And I don't plan on being retired anyway. But I just want to get in a guy's mind to break that cycle. Because I know you guys see me for years. And some people still ask me, hey, Jay, how are you out there? How are you doing it? And I know a lot of guys realize, wow, Jay's been out in the Philippines for 8 years, not retired, right? Because I am retired. I am retired. Me leaving and being happy and being able to finally have a smile on my face, right? I know right now you don't see the smile because the sun is out and I got the mean face right now. But that's what it took, man. It took me to just say, you know what? I met Kay. The right ladies what helps it too. But I've made tons of videos about that. I'm going to talk about myself this video, right? And I think guys need to try. I think more guys need to try. Because there's guys that contact me all the time and say, hey, I'm going to wait. It's different if you're going to retire in 5 more years, right? I get it. Wait 5 years. But if that's not you, and you're a guy 40 years old saying, I'm just going to wait. A lot of guys have contacted me and said that in the past. I'm just going to wait until I'm at least 55. I'm going to do this and that and that and that. I'm telling you, and guys are 40 years old. And it's like, man. Or guys that call and say, man, I can't wait to be out in the Philippines in 20 years. It's like, 20 years? You're going to wait 20 years? And what it is guys having their head working for somebody. As men, we gotta figure out ways to slaughter what we eat. What I mean by that, we have to be hunters. And that's the only way you're gonna be able to escape, right? It's funny because I'm actually signed up with, and I get emails from Andrew Tate, right? And I see what he does. He uses the, hey, don't wait until this, and that, and I get those emails, and I read it, and it's like, okay. He says some things, oh, well, you need to do this and do it now. The thing is, you're hesitant. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And I get it, because a lot of guys are. But I'm like, he sent it to me, and it's like, I see it, and I chuckle a little bit. But is he right? Yeah, he's still right, because everybody could be somewhat hesitant. So, but no, it's real. Guys are too hesitant. And that's most. I'm not saying all. Because I know there's going to be somebody that say, Jay, you're not telling me. You're that one guy. Or the 5 guys, right? Or maybe a couple guys that came here. Not everybody's here. Most people are still stuck back in the matrix, right? And they still need to be free. What I'm saying is, try. Try. Don't be scared. Say, you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to learn a new skill and try. Or I'm going to figure out how to get people to work for me. That's the only way you're going to be free, right? Yeah, I believe in having Airbnbs, all that stuff, right? I believe in residual income and rental income, all that stuff, because I do it. But still, I still believe the best way is to have people working for you, right? Find out a way to make a Fortune 50, Fortune 100, or Fortune 2 to 500 company. Because you do that, oh yeah, you definitely can go anywhere you want. That's what I'm working on now. I'm working on getting to the point where I have a Fortune 500 company where I have 500 employees and I'm just counting money, right? Like forget 20 an hour, 100, even 100 an hour. Why not make thousands an hour, right? Why not wake up and be like, man, I slept 10 hours and I just made, because people working for you, I just made 10,000 while sleeping. And I'm talking even about, not even residual. I'm talking about you got people working for you. That is residual in a way, right? That's residual. You got people working for you. So figure it out, man. Figure it out. Figure out what it is you're really passionate about, more than what you're doing now. Because what we do in our lives is not going to get us to that next level, right? We got to work on getting to that next level to where you wake up and you're just driven every day. You wake up and the next day you're like, oh man, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to tackle a day, because you have real motivation, right? And that's the thing. When you leave as a young guy and you're out of that matrix and you go to a place like here, or it could be any country, right? But preferably by the water, right? Preferably somewhere where there's a lot of water and a lot of sun, right? To where you're not getting that cold. Because I'm from New York, right? You're just feeling that cold air in your body all day. And when I went back out to New York, I went to go see my cousin in 2020, and it was going into winter. I felt weird, not only because I missed my baby, not only because I missed the Philippines, but I was itching from the cold, right? I had lotion and everything, but I'm itching. I'm feeling weird. My body's not used to it. I'm used to the sun. I felt like an alien. I'm over there walking around. I'm like, I'm feeling weird, right? And that's how it should be. I even looked at brother, what's his name? The brother's live stream. I forgot his name. But the finance dude. And I went to, he said in his live stream, man, he said, I feel weird back in the US. I've been out of the country for years. And I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean. And it's funny, when you're able to talk to people like that, you're like, yeah, I know what you mean. I went back to, I felt weird. Right? That feels good, man. That feels good. It feels real good. So I want some of you guys to be able to have those stories too. So when you go back in the US and you're like, I feel weird being here because I'm so used to being away. So let's create those stories, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Also, I want to give a special shout out to Please Act Right. He reacted to one of my videos. Raul, I see you, brother. Appreciate the love. I'm sure Stephen and Bay appreciates it too. And thanks for highlighting the story, man, because a lot of guys need to know. Only thing Raul do, and Raul already does it with his channel anyway, with Please Act right? He's showing guys what to avoid. And with showing that video, I'm happy you showed that video of mine, because you're showing guys what to get into, right? Why it's a better choice. Like, you hear the negative points, but you show guys the positive points, and thank you for that, brother, because it's needed. It's needed, and I think, and that's why I say, anybody else that has a story, be sure to get it over to me, man. I'll do you justice, because I'm doing other men justice by telling your story, because there's so many great stories. And also, not only that, there's so many great stories of guys even bringing them back to the States. It's not 100%, right? It's not 100%, but when you think about the marriage numbers, right, of foreigners, Philippines dominates that, right, with the marriage numbers. I think it's like 60, and then the rest, it's like 65 or something like that from the Philippines, and the rest is spread out. And a lot of those numbers, like most of it is not ending badly, how people want to say. Of course, you can't bring them back. I wouldn't suggest it. But I know a lot of people that are successful, right? And I want to start interviewing them. You're going to see those coming soon, guys. I'm going to see if I can interview. I got a couple people in mind right now that I know have been in relationships, have had babies in the States, been out there for like 5, 6 years, 7 years. I know people that have been out there for 10, 20 years. They got Filipinas. I know tons of people like that. So I want to start getting some of those stories to show you guys, because I'm not promoting bringing them back, but it can happen. So like, that's why I never bash it. Some guys contact me and say, Jay, can I bring my lady back? I wouldn't suggest it, but you could if she's the right one, right? If she keeps those same morals and keeps that same character, you can bring them back. Me being here with Kay for all these years, you think I can't bring Kay back? I've had enough time to be with Kay to know she's the one, right? When you with a woman and all the years pass and you're like, man, it's been about fast. And then you had hard times and everything, and it still doesn't feel hard, that's the woman to stay with. Let me repeat that. When you have hard times and it doesn't feel hard, that's the woman you want to be your wife forever. And that's the woman you want to stay with. Because guys, we're not the ones getting divorced anyway most of the time. So, you know what I mean? But guys, that's what I have to say about that. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, see you next video. Peace. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you're welcome to support my content by giving a small donation by PayPal. You can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee, or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Also, I have consultations for working at home. So if you're a guy that's a little younger, not quite retired yet, and you want to work from home while in the Philippines, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And also have a packages for working at home, so you'll see them there. You can book it there. New feature to YouTube, it stinks. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give a thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.